Welcome, race fans. We are here tonight with the Gunner for SR League, and this is going to be their Daytona 200 they're doing tonight. Actually, it's 210 miles, to be honest, but 84 laps here, and they are running a stage 34 for the lap. Now, I did not look to see if they'd have a reset or not. Could you look for me, Dwayne, real quick, and see if there is a reset, because I didn't even know.
No resets, no incident limit.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Well, I got Dwayne LaPratt in the booth with me here, and we're ready to rock and roll here, but thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it, and this should be a pretty good race. Coming up later tonight here, we have the Lightning Cup Championship, which I do believe is on right now on here on MaxSpeedTV. And the RFC Truck Series coming up later on this evening. And tomorrow night we have the Salt Flat IROC Series, followed by the RFC Pro Series. So lots of racing coming up here. Let's take a look at, real quick, let's take a look at the weather here and see what's coming up here for these guys. 80-degree air temperature, 101-degree track temperature. Power window about 40 to 70 laps, but I think they could probably go the whole race without changing tires, but I highly doubt anybody's going to do that. Fuel window, and these are approximate 38 to 40 laps, right around in there. I'm really not a good judge of these cars on fuel mileage, so I was just kind of basing them sort of like on the Gen 6, but, you know, whatever. And pit road speed, 60 mile an hour. All right, we got about 5.5 minutes left of practice here before they do go qualifying. And we'll be cutting away here in just a couple of minutes for our national anthem. So hopefully y'all enjoy the show. 84 laps, Logan. 84 laps, but stage is lap 34. We having their first stage on lap 34. All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back.
twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the
All right, we're back, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed that as much as I do. Love that.
A good one.
Just one stage, 34 laps. Qualifying times they have not come in yet. They should be coming in momentarily here. Yeah, we actually got permission from them to use that national anthem, which is really cool. They said if YouTube gave us any guff about it to let them know, and they will email them written permission from Madison Rising to use that rendition of the national anthem. I love it. It's amazing. I think it's the best rendition I think I've ever heard. I used to like the Metallica one, but I think I'm liking this one a whole lot better.
A good one, absolutely.
Yes, it is. All right, we do have some times coming in right now. Patrick Oh my gosh, where did he come? Desaulnier, I guess it is on the top of the leaderboard right now. That could change.
Yep, not far behind him is Brendan Cutting. We'll see if he can take over the top spot here with the second lap.
Ooh, Jordan Tanzel goes to the top. Tanzel? I guess it is Tanzel. And David Haynes, second place. Jason Mullis, third. So those guys got bumped back. Eric Shear to third now. Hey, Toasted. Alan, how you doing? A little stinky. Right. And Jason. A little stinky in there. Wow. Okay. Why they didn't go to, should have went to, there we go. Huh. Weird how that did.
Look at Randy Collins coming up there, edging it out by 1,000th of a second.
Oh my gosh. You believe it? 1/1000th a second. And it's only 1/1000th of a second between third and fourth.
Yeah, very close times.
Yes, sir. Oh, look at 6th and 7th. Tied. Actually, it's showing 0/1000th of a second.
Yeah.
Between 6th and 7th.
Same thing for 8th and 9th. So very close times here tonight. Should be some very tight racing.
I'm telling you. Well, you know, that's what these cars are good at, though. You know, and I think super speedway racing kind of, it's not what they're designed for, but it really puts on a great show. You know, I mean, you cannot push, and that's what these guys have got to remember. You cannot push with these cars. They are very susceptible to, you know, spin and hooking somebody with that nose diving down like it does. It gets up underneath the back of the car ahead of them, and you just can't do it. All right, well, that's going to wrap up qualifying. And we'll run down through the MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Randy Collins taking the pole. Jordan Tanzel will start second. David Haynes third. Eric Shear will be fourth. Todd Cray will start fifth place. Eric Essery, I guess it is, will start sixth. Jason Mullis seventh. Brennan Cutting in eighth. Patrick Saulnier is ninth. Lucas, let's see, I'm trying to remember. Djerski, I think it is is the way he pronounced it. I don't know. Anyhow, Mike Watts 11th. Alan Piazza will be 12th. David Camara 13th. Christopher Parkin 14th. Adam Montz Oka will be 15th. Billy Walters 16th. And round out the field, Reggie Packard 17th. All right, so like the leader has gridded, and we're ready to go racing here at Daytona tonight. This is going to be pretty exciting, I think. With these cars here, it really does provide a great show. You know, I mean, it's tough to pass with, you know, you go to like the Gen 6, it's very tough to pass. These here, you can make a pass with these. And the draft is really atrocious with them. I mean, you can really suck up on the back of somebody. So we'll be watching for some good passing. There'll be a lot of lead changes.
Oh yeah. Especially if they can get cars working on the outside line more than the inside line, you should see some side-by-side racing for a little while anyway.
Hey, Chemo. How you doing, Chemo? Chemo's in chat. Well, I ain't seen Chemo in a while. I talked to him there a couple days ago on Messenger, but all right, here we go. I've been kind of looking forward to this race all day, so been kind of pumped up about it because these cars are really good on these restrictor plate races. Restrictor plate tracks.
Yeah, and they can get almost 200 mile an hour in the draft. So I mean, it's not going to be a slow race by any means.
I don't think they have restrictor plates on these, do they? On this car?
I believe they do.
Oh, they do? Oh, okay. I did not know
Because these
that.
used to be the original B-class car way back in the day.
Yep,
I believe they still have the restrictor plates on them.
Oh, all right. Well, that was something. See, I did not know that. I learned a little something today.
Absolutely. One thing you got to pay attention to, though, is pit stops. It happens many times. You have a great race, you're leading on most of the laps, and then you make that one little mistake on pit road, and it kills you.
I know it. It happens all the time. All right, here we go. Looking for stage lap number 34 for the first stage. 84 laps in total here tonight. Pace car's just about ready to head to pit road, and we're going to let them loose here. Pace car's in. And Randy Collins gets a green flag. We're underway here for the Gunner for SR championship round here. I guess it's a championship round or something. Well, it is not. I'm sorry. It's just the Daytona 200 and sponsored by Clocks by Christopher. So that's pretty cool. So they actually have a sponsor.
All right, and looks like everybody got a good start on that. Still side by side to 10th back, and here we go. We're going.
Yes, sir. Very good. David Hayne on the inside, in the kind of like a throwback Davey Allison car right there, Dwayne. You notice that? That's a nice looking car.
Absolutely. I got a lot of throwback paint schemes here today. I got two Jeff Gordon paint schemes, two Earnhardt paint schemes. So looking good out there right now.
Yeah, Gordon is running the actually the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Budweiser car. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was always kind of one of my favorite paint jobs from him back in the day. So.
Yep. Got the Casey Kane Dodge.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Yep. That is pretty cool, man. He had a lot of really good looking throwback cars here. I think isn't that the Bill Elliott Coors Melling? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Bill Elliott. Awesome. Man, I just now noticed that. That's something. Well,
got the Hooters car, the Ward Burton Caterpillar car. A lot of throwbacks in the field today.
All right, very good. Eric Essery in 6th place. Not able to pick up any positions just yet. Boy, it's just side by side. Nobody's really trying to make a pass just yet.
Still early. You don't want to try to push your cards too, especially you see these cars wiggling around right now. That's all with the way that the aero package is on these things. The front end is more cone shaped, so that's one of the reasons why you can't bump draft in these things. And you'll see these cars, they'll dance up and down, bounce back and forth around the track the entire way around.
Oh yeah, for sure. Come around here, Randy Collins is going to lead another lap, I do believe. Even though Jordan's got a good push on the outside, Randy leads that lap. Everybody knows the tail all the way back to last place here. Reggie Packard taking up the tail of the field.
And you got that 3-car pack there. They're hanging just off the lead group just enough. If something happens, they'll be able to react to it.
Sure, David Mara leading that 3-car pack. Now, one thing they don't want to do is lose that draft of that front pack, because if they do, boy, they're not gonna. 3 cars alone are not going to be able to do very well. It looks like they're catching back up here. Yep, they're closing that gap.
As long as they stay nose to tail, because they're actually running about 197 right now. The leader's running 199, so they're not too far off right now.
Oh yeah, they're close to 200 mile an hour. I'll tell you what. I'd like to see what these cars would do if they were out there on the track with the Gen 6. I bet you they could almost keep up.
I bet so. If they were in the draft, fine, but you get a bunch of Gen 6s out front, probably start pulling away after a few laps because about 5 and got Reggie Packard in the back. He actually hit 201 going into the corner that time, so they should be able to keep up with the Gen 6.
Well, a little pull away here. Randy Collins, David Hayne on the inside, Jordan trying to play catch up on the outside. Very close racing, a little bit of side draft going on, not a whole lot, but everybody's given plenty of room out there. Now, I'll tell you, these guys have raced around each other a long time. I know that some of these guys, and that really does make a difference. When you're out there racing like they're doing right now, knowing who you're racing against and beside, and knowing who you can trust and who you can't, that makes a big difference.
Absolutely, especially if if guys you've been running with a while, they're not going to put you in a bad spot or they're not going to put themselves in a bad spot. That's when the racing gets real good.
Well, Jordan just dropped it down in front of Randy Collins to take over the lead. He's already led one lap there being on the outside, but that leaves Eric Shearer on the outside. He's trying to bring that number 22 Dodge up through there. I don't know if it's really a Dodge, but it has Dodge on it. That's the Casey Kane lookalike car there.
Yep.
And he's trying to get a run here, getting a good push from Eric Essery. So the upper line will work. I mean, you can make it work.
Yeah, the key is going to be to have more cars on the outside than the inside. Right now they're even, so it's not working as well. Plus they're a little more spread out up top than they are down at the bottom. They're a little closer together.
Todd Cray back into 5th place. About to take 4th there from Eric Shearer.
And it looks like Billy Walters just dropped to the back of the field. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Wow. No, could be. Oh, he might have got shuffled out there. Guys are trying to get up there into the pack because just a few laps ago, if you remember, David Camara. Well, no, yeah, actually, yeah, he must have got shuffled out. Well, I hope he can keep up. He's got nobody behind him to help him.
Yeah, he looks like he's trying the outside line, see if he can get it to work, but with nobody back there to push him, I don't know if he can do it.
Sure. That's going to be kind of rough. And boy, back in line he goes. Yeah. You don't want to stay out of line too awful long. But he comes up, he gets such a good run up on Reggie Packard right there, and he doesn't want to lose that momentum, so that's why he's ducking to the outside. Oh, and Reggie just caught the yellow line a little bit there. That was a scary moment.
Yeah, he was able to save it, thankfully.
Here we go. Might see a little bump here. Maybe not. I think he backed off. He's, no, I'm not ready to be doing the bump drafting just yet.
We got a battle for the lead side by side.
Yes, sir. Eric Shearer and Jordan Tanzel. Eric Shearer has not led yet today. Tell you what, he's got a good
here.
Yeah, he's got a good push. It's going to be close. Nope. Collins
by a fender.
I'm sorry, Tanzel gets that. That was close, yeah. And I don't think they're running for any points or anything here that I know of. I really don't know. So, I mean, I was not informed of it being for like a points race. So I'm assuming that it's not, but it may be. Number 3, Brennan Cutting. Coming up to 6th. You'll see these guys switch around quite a little bit here. The number 1, Christopher Parkman, excuse me, started 14th and just broke into the top 10.
He led that lap.
Is he? Oh, did he?
Yep.
Awesome. Yep. Very good. So if that would have been the final lap, he would have been the winner right there.
Yep. By less than 1,000th of a second, he led that lap.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was .066. Good night. Randy Collins. Well, I'll tell you what, for our pole sitter, and he got shuffled back real quick. And Eric Shearer, I don't know if he's going to try to bring his partner, Eric Essery, with him. He had the moment. He could have dropped it down, but he didn't. Like he's going to try to lead this lap. Pretty close. And no, he did not. Randy Collins, man, why do I keep saying that? Jordan Tanzel led that lap. Wow, that's how close that was.
Yep.
And again by 66 one-thousandths of a second.
And you see the outer line is starting to fall back. They've separated. Now they got to get back together to get a push.
Yeah, they're going to have to start working together here. That's David Camara, and he is really kind. I think he wants to kind of lay back, but yet he doesn't want to lose that draft.
Exactly.
I mean, he's doing a really good job. It's just that, he wants to kind of keep himself. If something happens up there and somebody gets together, man, you got to have some room to check up.
Yeah, because when it happens, it's going to happen fast.
Yeah. When you're doing 200 mile an hour, you don't have any time to even prepare for that. I mean, my old reflexes wouldn't be able to have time to reflex quick enough. But
Billy Walters, he better be careful. I mean, he's doing 201 to the corner, but he's on the verge of losing the draft.
oh man, Chemo. Hey, Chatty Matty. Yeah, Chemo said he's dealing with snow and stuff. Oh my gosh, I feel bad for you. Cannon City, Colorado. That's where he's at. Ugh. Cold temperatures, single-digit temperatures.
Oh man, he can keep it.
Yep. Yeah, he can have all that he wants. Move south. Of course, it's been cold down here in the south too. God. Randy Collins now coming up on the back of Jordan Tanzel. Trying to give him a little push there, and I think he did actually. Just enough of a drafter that shot Jordan out in front a little bit of Eric Shear. I don't think anybody's ready. It's a long race yet. We've still got 20 laps to go before we get to the first stage.
Yeah.
So they got plenty of time here to maybe try 3 wide or do anything, kind of out of the normal. Let me put it that way, because normally they just want to ride right now. They're doing just exactly what they should be doing, ride.
Yeah, exactly. No need to push the issue, and just take your time, bide your time, because it's going to be a long race, like you said, and it's. I'm gotta say I'm impressed so far with the patience of these guys.
Yeah,
they're doing a good job.
I think there's probably been some opportunities that guys could have taken, but they've opted not to. Probably somebody that got a really good run on somebody could have maybe took a 3 wide, but they said, "Oh, no, I'm just going to lift a little bit here and just relax." You got to be patient.
Yeah, and with these cars, I don't anticipate seeing much 3 wide until we get down to the very end, because these cars just bounce around so much. It's hard to keep 2 wide sometimes.
Oh, yeah. And now that upper line's shrinking a little bit. We only got 5 cars up there.
Yeah, and you're starting to notice it. They're heading backwards.
Jason Mullis, Christopher Parkman, Alan Piazza. Back here in 11th.
Yeah, the top 10 are still double file. It doesn't single file out till you get from 11th back.
Mike Watts. A nice looking car there for Mike Watts. I like that. Colorful. Patrick back here, 13th. David Camara in 14th. Everybody still knows the tail here. We haven't lost anybody out of the draft yet, all the way back to the tail end, and Reggie Packard. So everybody's doing really well here, staying up with the pack. We will talk to the stage winner. That was one thing Eric asked me about, and I said, "Oh yeah, I always do, but I'll try to catch you like after they come off the pit road, because I'm sure they're going to probably want to go to pit road after 34 laps."
Right.
And I do believe when they come off a pit road, I do believe they can make it the rest of the way on fuel, but I may be wrong. I'm not really sure what the pit window is on these cars. Do you know?
I don't know. They're running 75% fuel, so it's not a full tank. So probably I would estimate about 30 to 35 laps tops, fuel-wise.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't aware of the 75% fuel. I guess I should have looked at that before the race. David Hayne.
We won't hold it against you.
No. Had plenty of time to do it too, and I didn't. Well, falling back a little bit here, these guys. David Camara still laying back a little.
Yeah, right now you're just trying to feel out your car, you know, make sure you're able to get control. Oh, we got two cars in the wall.
Uh-oh.
That was Parkman.
Oh, yep, he's going to go back.
And Drzinski.
Oh.
I think I said that right. Yeah.
Drzinski.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so they actually got into the wall in the tri-oval and have fallen back. Looks like they got a little bit of side damage there. And when that happened, it looks like Reggie Packard also got a little piece of that from Billy Walters just checking up. He's got a little rear end damage too.
Uh-huh. Very good. Good. Yeah, that checking up stuff can get you sometimes.
Another car in the wall.
Uh-oh.
Brennan Cutting.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying. These guys are starting to feel it. These tires are starting to wear. And with these cars bouncing around the way they do, it just sucks you right into that wall.
Yep. Probably getting a lot of push in the corners. Hey there, Winbow.
And Brennan Cutting, he has lost the draft.
Yeah, that's he probably got some damage on his car, and it's probably going to really affect him aerodynamically.
Yeah, he's got a heavy amount of damage on the right rear there.
Well, the battle up front has been between Jordan and Eric, and we're waiting to see how this is going to sort out because it's starting to close in on the first stage here. Now, providing they can make it on fuel, which I do believe they can, 75% fuel, I think they can go the full distance here, 34 laps. They may have already mapped that out beforehand. So, but the second stage, they will probably have to stop for fuel sometime.
Yeah, you know Reggie Packard and Christopher Parkman, they are begging for a caution so they can come in and get that damage repaired.
Sure.
Right now, they're just barely hanging on to the tail of the field right now.
Packard working with Billy Walters here, and they're they are closing in on Christopher Parkman. So the three of them may be able to catch up to that front pack. The three cars just, I don't know, they're just not as fast as that whole pack is up front. I mean, looking at well, maybe about 198, but let's look at the leader's speed right now. Yeah, it's about 198, so they're really not gaining anything. They're just matching the speed.
No, and even worse, not helping their cause right now. They just went too wide with Parkman trying to get around them. They need to be nose to tail if they're going to make any ground up.
Well, another chance at a lap led there, Eric Essery on the outside, but he did not lead that lap. Eric Shear did. So it's Eric and Eric up front. That put Jordan back to the third position. The Budweiser car.
Todd Cray on the outside trying to get up there and get his name in the hat. Coming to 10 to go on the stage.
Oh my gosh, there's some rolling thunder.
I heard that. Oh my goodness.
Holy smokes. Well, like I said, we're in a pretty bad storm watch here right now. We got flood advisories, supposed to get 5 to 8 inches of rain. That's unbelievable. The storm is coming up from the south.
Well, let's hope you keep power there.
Yeah, that's what I got. My fingers crossed, my toes crossed, my eyes crossed. Oh no, not my eyes. Gotta have my eyes looking straight. Essery, got some fans in chat there rooting for Eric Essery.
Well, here he goes. He's vying for that lead. Can he get it?
And I think he might have got it.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. Wow, that was pretty good too.
If they can stay side by side like that, that's probably going to be what the end of the race is going to look like. So it should be fun.
Yeah. Sheer back to the bottom. Getting a pusher from Jordan, but you know, these cars, like we were talking about earlier, you can't push these cars like you think you can. You can't get up there and start bump drafting somebody, and especially not in the corner. That's a no-no.
You can give him a little shove on the straightaway, but you don't want to be staying on his bumper.
Right, just a little bump, you know, that's
You'll
fine.
hook him in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Here we go again.
And at the line, it's going to be Eric Essery leading again. And he got enough of a push right there. The 21 of Todd Cray, man, he pushed the daylights out of him up there.
And the question is he going to come down now? He's got the room. He's not.
Yeah, well, he's going to stay up there, it looks like. Because here comes Eric Shearer right back on the inside. Yeah, he could have come down. Oh, and he just blew the motor up. Oh, that's going to bump somebody. Oh, my gosh, that was Ted Cray. Let me see, or Todd Cray. Yep, he just popped the motor. Oh, well, there's a 30-minute delay on pit road right there. Let's take a ride along here with Todd. I figured, you know, the way he was pushing right there, he was just a little too close, a little too long.
Yep, and that is going to end the race for Randy Collins and Jordan Tansel. They got some major damage.
Yep, and he come down and he hooked them. Oh, my gosh, yeah, Jordan Tansel. And boy, everybody's trying to get out of the way, and boy, it just did not happen. Our pole sitter, Randy Collins, collected, but Todd Cray blowing up his engine, causing the big one there. Oh my gosh. You believe that? That's unreal.
Yeah, that's one of the things with these cars. The opening, you know, is so small in the front of those things. It doesn't take much to pop the motor overheat.
Yeah. Well, this is before the stage, so now kind of makes me wonder if anybody's gonna, you know, when the stage caution comes out, if anybody is gonna come in under the stage. I would think they probably would, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna want to at least get the fuel, because you're not gonna be able. You're gonna have at least one more stop after the stage. So, I would say, do it. You know, I would come in now, get my tires, and then just fuel only on the stage.
Well, I'll tell you, while these guys are pitting, let's get Todd Cray down here and talk to him and see what happened. Todd Cray, you got a copy?
Sure do.
Todd, tell me what happened there, brother. It looked like you might have pushed just a little too long.
Yeah, we were working towards getting to that stage there, and wanted to work that outside line, and just should have looked at my gauges there a little bit better. I was white knuckle driving there, just trying to get us a good push and get where we want it to be, and just went up in smoke.
Well, shoulda, woulda, coulda, man. I hate that word, but you know, it's shoulda, woulda, coulda. But,
yeah, it was fun racing up there. All the guys were giving and taking, and we were looking forward to it. But just gonna have to take this one and move on, and yeah, pretty much all we could say about that.
Okay, so now you got what? How long? About 30 minutes on pit road to repair that, don't you?
Yeah, I'm still towing right now, so
oh my.
We're gonna pretty much probably be done for tonight. Gonna listen to the broadcast and see how this race unfolds.
Well, I'm sorry you had a bad day, brother, but good luck next time. And man, it's a tough break. I know when you're pushing somebody like that, and you know I've seen it at times where, man, if the temperature was running good 1 minute, and man, the next like 10 seconds later it was overheating. So, but lesson learned, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll
right.
take it and hope for a good race here, and you know, hit it back up next week.
All right, brother. Thanks for talking with us, and sorry about your bad luck.
No problem, guys. Thank you.
Well, pretty dejected driver right there, but
Absolutely. I've been in that situation myself. I've done it. It's you just get so focused on the race, the guy in front of you, the guy beside you, you forget to look down at that gauge and see when you got to back off, and boom, the motor goes.
it just takes a second,
Yep.
for it to pop like that. Man, that's too bad. Well, we got two guys that did not pit: David Hain and Adam Montes de Oca. Not sure if I'm saying it right or not. Montes de Oca.
They stayed out. They're going to be at the front of the field here, and then looks like the 35, Jason Mullins, he got off pit road first.
Yeah, I would say
he kept taking fuel only.
Yeah, or maybe only right side tires or something.
Wow. I did. I'm sure it made the broadcast.
Man, I'm telling you, that was some pretty heavy thunder. It shook the whole house.
We're at Daytona. You got some Days of Thunder going on there.
Yeah, Days of Thunder. We'll get them going this time, Dwayne.
All right. Pace car bringing him down. He is ducking off. And we are back racing green. Looks like the inside line's going to get a little bit of a shove from third place there. He is definitely going to keep the momentum.
Very good start by everybody. Now, Jordan Tanzel still sitting on pit road, and Randy Collins at the back of the field, and he is just coming off pit road, and he is way behind. It looks like a lot of damage on his car. That's a shame. He's our pole sitter for the day. He is, wow, really torn up. But up front, this racing here is starting to get pretty heated up now, because we're only coming to, 3 laps to the first stage.
Yep. And they have been told that. They know what's at stake here, so getting some heavy pushing on the outside line.
Yes, sir. Jason Mullis is going to lead that lap. Very good. And only 2 cars working up there. So I'll tell you what, Adam better take it easy there on that pushing after seeing what happened to Todd. That was, we don't want to see that happen again. When that engine let go, man, I bet you it freaked him out. That's why he wound up wrecking.
Yeah, and kind of see what he's doing there. He's ducking out just a little bit to the outside to try to get some air into that motor.
Yeah.
That's what you need to be doing if you're going to be pushing a guy.
Sure.
Give him a little push, and when you come off, you just come out to his outside just enough to get air on that front of the car to cool it down.
Yeah, because like you said, that opening is just a small opening in that radiator. It's not very big, so you really got to get a good gulp of air in there every chance you can. David Hain leading another lap. Now, I'll tell you what, man, if he was any closer right now to Mullis, man, I'll tell you what, he kind of backed off a little. Oh, we got a hook. Oh, no, Hain. I don't know if I can catch up with him here, but oh, my gosh. Let's go see what happened here. This was unbelievable right there. That was total chaos up in the front right there. I think somebody was trying to get a little side draft. I'm not sure exactly, but let's check it out here.
Yep, looks like Mullins tried to side draft, and these cars moving around, the 82 just pushes right up into him.
Oh, yep, and there could have been some aero involved in that too. A little aero push there on David Hain, and oh my gosh. Oh, that's terrible right there, man. Them guys went for one heck of a ride. So, but that takes both of them out. Jason Mullis and David Hayne, both of them going to get some serious damage on their car.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to be leading this race right now. So far, it has not worked out for our leaders.
No. And now it shows, well, I'm not sure if this is right or not, but Christopher Parkman leading the race.
He
and
sure
I think
is.
This is going to be, I think they're going to use this as a stage caution.
I just heard the race control say it will be the stage caution.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then Christopher Parkman's going to be our stage winner.
Looks like it.
Wow, he come out of that smelling like a rose, didn't he?
Absolutely.
Good deal. Wow, you just right place at the right time to get that. Well, this will do it right here when they cross the start-finish line. Now, are they going to pit? If he pits, if he pits, then he wouldn't get the stage win.
Yeah.
So, very good, very good. So our stage winner, Christopher Parkman. Awesome. Well, let's get, if he's in here, is he? Yep, Parkman, got him right there. Christopher Parkman, you got a copy. Christopher. Christopher Parkman, do you have a copy? Well, if you can hear me, congratulations on the stage win. I guess you're the stage winner, if I'm understanding it correctly, because they use this as a stage. But I guess he can't talk or something, I guess, so. All right. So no interview for our stage winner, but we do wish him congratulations on the stage win. So now that everybody has done it, I'm wondering if he's going to want to come to pit road now. If he comes in now, he will get penalized and have to start at the back of the field, I do believe.
Well, as long as it's not 2 to go. If they're still pacing, he should be fine. But if it's on 2 to go, then pit road will be closed.
Well, he's going to be at the back of the field no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to want to come in. But if he did pit on that last caution.
And there are a number of guys who stayed out. It looks like we have about 6 guys that stayed out. So be interesting to see if they're doing a fuel strategy on this. Yeah. Trying to do it in 2 stops rather than 3.
Right. And I think that's probably what he's doing. I mean, he was just on pit road just a few laps, a handful of laps ago. So
yeah, about 12 laps.
Yeah, so why come back in, right?
Right. With so many guys who stayed out as well, if he'd have come in, he'd be 6th, 7th place right now.
Yeah, he stopped on lap 28. So, just 8 laps ago that he was on pit road. I'm
sure that was part of the decision. No point in coming back in this soon.
Yep. Very good. Very good. All right, we're just waiting on the this to get through the caution here. They'll get the 1 to go. They'll get double lined back up here, lined up 2 wide. Lights will go off on the pace car. We'll be back green here in just a minute, folks.
Gordon Tansel returning to the track after getting some damage fixed. But he is 2 laps down.
Jason Mullis and David Hayne still sitting on pit road, and Todd Cray takes his car behind the wall. He's not going to wait it out. Said he was going to kick back and relax, watch the broadcast, and that must be what he's doing. Well, it looks like a lot of fun out there, I can say, man. I kind of miss races like this here, being in them. It was, it's always a lot of fun,
Oh, yeah, especially in these cars. I always loved running these cars, even at the intermediate tracks. It's just, they're a lot of fun to drive. You just, in these big tracks, you just got to be careful because the way they bounce around, it doesn't take much to get up into the other guy.
Sure.
And we've seen that at least once today.
Sure. All right, stage 2. And the lights are out. We're getting ready to go back green. Christopher Parkman going to bring him to the green. Patrick Despaulnier on the outside. If I'm saying that right. Despaulnier. Spallner. I won't say that. Well, ready to see more good racing here.
Absolutely.
Got, 14 cars left on the track right now. With the field getting thinner, it's going to be fewer cautions, better racing.
Absolutely.
And I don't know. I don't know if they're going to try to stay double wide or if they're going to try to go single file here. I don't know what they're going to do, but ride is going to be a key here. Just ride for a while. I mean, we're coming up on the halfway mark here. Just what about 6 laps?
Yeah.
And there's still a lot of laps to go. You know, they're not even at the halfway mark. Look at the cautions here before we go green. Second caution. We've had 13 lead changes already.
Not surprising.
Nope. All right, here we go, folks. Pace car's just about ready to head to pit road.
Green flag, green
And
flag.
green, green, green. We're back underway here at Daytona.
Great restart from both lanes there. They'll be side by side heading into one.
Looks really good, man. These guys are really putting it on right now. As they get back up to speed here, it's going to take them pretty close to about a full lap to get up to full speed here. I know the Gen 6, it takes about 3/4 of a lap. They're just about there right now.
Yep, they're hitting 187 going down the backstretch there into 3.
Like I said, about 1 full lap. They're coming around here to take the first lap after the restart. So, and they're still not quite up to full speed. Close, but not quite. Ooh,
Yeah,
a little bobble there. The 33 kind of goes up the hill. Lucas, he goes up the hill a little bit there. Almost got into the side of Patrick.
Yep, and that's separated some of the guys running up top. They're heading backwards in a hurry. There's only 4 cars on the outside. That's not going to work.
Yep. Yeah, they need about at least 5 up there to be competitive against this inside line. This inside line's just that much faster in the corner. On the straightaways, the outside line might be a little faster, but and I really thought these cars would be a little bit better than the Gen 6, but by the looks of it, they might be just about the same. You know, as far as trying to pass, you know. 56, Mike Watts working his way into the 7th place. That's that car. I really like the color of green and yellow and red. And man, it's got a bunch of really vibrant colors in it.
Yep.
Nice looking.
Cancel back on pit road.
Brendan Cutting into 8th, and he was the one. Remember, he was about to lose the draft back there for a while. He got shuffled back, and boy, big reprieve for him being able to come back up to the front again.
Yeah, him and Billy Walters. Billy Walters in 10th position now, and moving up.
Yes, sir. Doing a great job. Camara, now he is not laying back as much. Reggie Packard takes up the back part of this field. Put away back to Randy Collins. Now, Randy was our pole sitter, and he's still trying to nurse that car back to health here because, man, it's got a lot of damage on the Coors car. Quite a bit of damage yet.
Yeah, I mean, he's still on the lead lap, but for how much longer, I don't know.
Yeah, he's barely hitting about 174 on the backstretch by himself. So
they're doing 201 into turn 3.
Yeah, that's a big difference right there. Well, they're looking good and strong up here right now. A good pack of cars. Everybody giving plenty of room to one another. I don't see anybody trying to get any side draft right now. I think everybody's just content riding a little bit here. They got a lot of laps to go yet, so we're at the halfway mark right now, folks. Halfway to 84. First stage out of the way. We're in the second stage. 2.5 miles around here, and they're booking it over 200 miles an hour. I just seen the leader at 201.
Yep.
That's pretty amazing, man. I'll tell you, I never thought these cars ever went that fast. I guess I just never paid attention, you know. When you're in the car and you're driving, that's the last thing you're looking at is how fast you're going. You're looking at the car to your right, the car to your left, the car in front of you, the one in back of you, watching the rear view mirror. There's just too much stuff for a driver to pay attention to out there to worry about how fast he's going.
Exactly.
Alan
that
Piazza.
outside line start to break up now. Only 3 cars up there.
Yeah, I see that. Mike Watts trying to stay with them, guys. Yeah, they need a couple more cars up there. It almost looked like Alan Piazza was going to go up there for a minute, but I think he sees Mike Watts blinking so much, and I don't know. I wouldn't want to be behind Mike Watts right now.
No, definitely not.
You never know where he's going to be at, you know. Well, they're getting back organized here a little bit. Patrick's starting to make some headway to get back up to Christopher Parkman. And now that Christopher's on a different pit sequence than the rest of the drivers, when's he going to have to pit, you know? I mean, kind of makes me wonder. He's probably going to split it in 2, I would say. Probably about like lap 60 to 65, and he'll probably have to come to pit road.
Yeah, everybody out there is going to have to make at least one more stop. So
right.
Nobody can go the distance from here.
Right.
I would say about another 10 laps or so, though, you might see him come down as we got another battle for the lead.
I see that. Yeah, Patrick getting a good run on that outside. Even though there's only 3 of them, they're doing all right.
Yeah, and part of that is because if you look, the inside line, they're just not as close together as the outside line is. So if those guys stay tucked together like that, they will pass these guys.
Yeah, I've seen Eric Shearer. He's got a lot of distance between him and Lucas up there. That could slow him down a little bit. And then a little ways back to Adam too. Adam's kind of laying back a little.
Yeah.
Oh, the 37 almost comes down. Eric Essery almost comes down into Eric Shearer.
Yeah, and you see it had to back out of it there. He probably had an overheating motor there and just had to. You see him ducking out and trying to get air into that car.
Could be, man. I'll tell you, that was a close call right there. That's
Absolutely.
not something you don't want to do that at 200 miles an hour.
No, you don't want to do that too often.
Well, there he goes. He's back up on the bumper there of Patrick. Backs off a little bit in the corner, but on the straightaways, he gives them a little draft help. Christopher comes around to lead another lap, but Patrick's going to be at the line first, I do believe. Yes, he got a great run right there. What a push by Eric Essery.
And is he going to come down?
Yes, he is. And that's going to leave Eric Essery on the high side by himself. Well, Mike Watts is up there, but a little bump there. Oh my gosh, Christopher Parkman almost got bumper hooked there by Lucas.
And now we got more cars going to the outside. It's about to get interesting.
Yep, Eric Shear jumps up there. A lot of them seen that and thought, oh man, I'm going to get caught up here. There's a little bit of checking up. Here comes Adam back to the inside. Eric Shear goes backwards. He's going to go back and pick up Reggie Packard. And Billy Walters back here. Billy, the last one in this group right here. Well, they're going to be coming up on Randy Collins here in just a few minutes and put him a lap down. He's only about 10 seconds ahead of the leaders right now.
Yep, about a straightaway. You see him up there in front of the leaders.
If we can get a look back and see if the leaders are going to be breathing down his neck here soon. It won't be long, though. That 10 seconds is going to, it's working down pretty quick now. It's down to about maybe 8 seconds. So they are coming, man. They're about a half a straightaway ahead.
Yeah, he's only doing 175, and they're pretty much at 200 mile an hour.
Big lap 49 here, folks, out of 84. Again, thank you all for stopping by. We appreciate it. I know there's other broadcasts going on right now, but you can check out our full schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. I would like to give a special shout out to our sponsor here at MaxSpeedTV. What happened to it? Uh-oh. What happened to it? It disappeared. Whoopsie. I guess I took it off of there. Sorry about that. But our special sponsor is the Ohio IndyCar League. There it is. Ohio IndyCar League. Thanks to them for being the official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate them. All right, lap cars go by. That is Randy Collins, our pole sitter. He's going to get passed up by the whole field. Finally goes a lap down.
Yep, and looks like everybody got through cleanly, and we're still going.
Good deal, good deal. Well, it was about a perfect place to pass, too, you know, just barely going into the corner. It's when you're fully committed to that corner, man, that's when it gets hard. All right, Christopher Parkman goes to the outside, and he did not lead that lap, but he's got a great pusher again, Eric Essery. I think it's starting to get dark here. Looks like the sun is setting.
Yes, sir. They have the sun at 2x, so we might have some night racing here shortly.
Very cool. I always like the night racing. Makes these cars look so beautiful under them lights. Mike Watts on the high side. Brennan Cutting keeps catching that yellow line, man. He needs to stay away from that yellow line.
Yeah, that's really going to upset the cars.
61 of Alan Piazza. He dipped it below the yellow line there for just a second, but it was on the straightaway. No harm, no foul, but oh, you don't want to do that in a tri-oval. Tri-oval's not a place you want to touch that yellow line.
No, and especially with these cars, I've seen so many accidents caused by guys touching that line, coming straight up into the guy on the outside of him.
Lucas, right on the back of the bumper there, Patrick. Man, I'm telling you, and a little bump there going down into the straightaway.
Got these three guys on the bottom, nose to tail. That is not going to help the guys on the outside out at all.
Nope. They are pretty close to one another. Oh, man, I thought maybe Lucas was going to dive to the outside there and help Christopher Parkman, but he decided not to. He might yet. Oh, and he catches that yellow line. Oh, my gosh. That's not a good place to touch it.
More lap traffic coming up here.
That's the number 35 of Jason Wallace. He goes another lap down. Yeah, he's 17 laps down. But at least he's still out on the track, you know.
Yep. Try to get everything you can. If he stays out there 2 more laps, he's going to pass Jordan Tansel.
Yep. And I think that's all he's really trying to do right now because, I mean, he's not fast at all. That car's like, wow, about 35 mile an hour off the pace.
Yeah. Try to get as much as you can.
Oh, yeah. And Tansel just took it behind the wall.
Yep, he sure did.
Todd Cray is back on the pit road, but whether he is waiting to see if, because he is coming up on the 30-minute mark. He's been on pit road for 26 minutes. He might try to get back out there. That would be pretty cool when he sat there that whole time and got that engine fixed up.
Yeah.
Parkman trying to make a deal here with Eric Essery. And Essery's got so many people up to the front. He's been doing a lot of pushing.
Yep, and he's probably sitting there wondering, hey, when you guys going to push me up there?
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I mean, you know,
right.
I pushed you up there, push me up there now. He needs to get a lap led.
Yeah, I think part of the problem he has right now is Mike Watts is behind him, and with that blinking that's been going on,
Yep.
a lot of guys been trying to stay off him, and I don't blame him for doing that.
Yeah, I see Eric Shears coming up on him, but he's doing it very cautiously. Just trying to kind of like, I don't know. It's so difficult for a driver when you see a car disappear ahead of you. It's like, is he there or isn't he? You know?
Yeah, especially with as much as these cars move around.
Sure. Where is he? You know? Piazza doing a great job here tonight. From 12th to 9th. What have been keeping an eye on here? Reggie Packard. If you remember, he was about to lose a draft there earlier. Started dead last on the field and breaking into the top 10. So that's a good move for him. Running the Jeff Gordon lookalike car there.
Yep. And look at the back of his car. It looks like he did get some of that damage fixed. Still a little bit there, but it doesn't look like it's hurting him too bad at this point.
Nope. Just a little bump there in the back corner. I don't think that's going to really affect it too awful much. Although it does kind of throw that spoiler up in the air like a parachute, sort of.
Yeah. A lot of jostling around, and we got a new leader.
Yeah, Lucas. I figured he was going to do that eventually. Just led his first lap of the race.
Not for long.
Nope. Patrick comes right back on the inside. Good push here from Adam Monsteoka. Adam started 15th. Finds himself into second. He wants to get up there and lead some laps. Ooh, the 3 there. Brennan Cutting catching that apron. Man, he's coming away from that apron. These guys are really struggling with that right now. And I'm just thinking that, you know, they've been out here for a while on these tires. Could be some aero push and they're just washing up the hill on them, or hard to control.
Yeah, that is one thing you'll find with these cars that you don't necessarily get with the with like the Gen 6 and stuff. The tires will wear out, and that will absolutely affect the handling, even on restrictor plate tracks.
Sure. All right, Lucas. Looking back from Lucas there on the rest of the field back there. A lot of hungry wolves back there. Everybody's really being patient right now, but I'll tell you what, I think once we get through this final pit stop, everybody's got to stop for fuel. I think the patience are going to be out the window.
Absolutely.
Another lap led by Lucas. Patrick comes right back on the inside. Look at that. Man, look at that run he just got.
Yep.
Good night. Huge run for Patrick there.
Lucas going to come back on the outside thanks to the push.
Yep. Well, that's the straightaway. You know, you get on the
Yep.
straightaway and that outside line is really fast. Come to the corner and the inside becomes fast.
Yeah, and right now you got the reason you're seeing it at accordion so much is these guys behind, they're getting the push, but they're having to let off to get the air back in that so they don't blow another motor.
Yeah, we don't want to see that. I bet you Todd Cray don't want to see that anymore.
No.
He was pretty torn up about it, but you know, he seemed to be all right with it. You know, he said, "Hey, I'll just go out next time and do my best next time." But a learning in process right there. You know, you gotta learn just how far you can push them sometimes.
Yep, and all about watching your gauges. Sometimes it just gets away from you.
And when you're doing 200 mile an hour, sometimes it's kind of hard to look down at them gauges.
Exactly.
Let's ride along here with Patrick. Well, yeah. Well, how about Adam? Let's ride along with Adam here. You can see he's looking at his gauges down there, but man, I'm telling you, how do you do that? There's a car to your right, there's one in front, one in back. You're trying to look at your rearview mirror. There's just so much to pay attention to out there. To look down at them gauges every second, you know.
Oh yeah.
So good racing, and boy, I'll tell you what, I think patience is starting to get a little thin up here. Parkman just went clear to the high side.
I think he's letting people go so he can get down to the bottom to pit.
Oh, okay, that could be. Yep. Yeah, he might be setting up for a pit stop here.
He's got to be careful. They're coming up on a lap traffic here. He's got to get back there in a hurry.
Yeah. And this is what I was kind of thinking that guys, you know, this is around the time I was thinking guys might be starting to think about pitting 60 to 65, because that's going to leave them about, you know, 25 to go, or right around 25 to go. They can make it with, you know, on fuel. And I think that's exactly what they're doing right now, because everybody's starting to get single file here.
Yep. Only see a couple guys up top left on that outside line, so we should see a bunch of them coming down this time, I would predict.
Yep. Have a pretty sneaking suspicion. Lucas trying to get up, and he's going to get up front here, but is he going to be able to hold on to it? He's not going to be able to pit because he's kind of going to get blocked here unless he is in communication. Our leader coming to pit road.
Yep.
Patrick.
Got at least 4 of them heading to pit road now.
Eric Shear, off of pit road. There's going to be an unsafe pit entry for Eric Shear. I think that's a 15-second penalty, I do believe. Oh my gosh. So pit stops in play here. Eric Shear, we got a bunch of them in.
I'm surprised Parkman didn't come down that time. Let's see if he comes down this time.
He can't get his pit stall. Oh my gosh. It's just like adding insult to injury right there. Eric Shear happened to back up and pull ahead in his pit stall a couple different times. So I don't know, man. That was horrible right there. Eric Essery getting off of pit road first.
Here comes everybody else. Only 3 other guys stayed out.
Yep, Reggie Packard gonna stay out. Oh my gosh. And Christopher Parkman. And Adam brings them all down here, down to pit road.
Here is just now leaving pit road after the penalty.
Oh my, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
After having such a solid run today.
Like Billy Walters having issues on pit road as well. Looks like he slid through his pit box.
Oh my.
That is tough. Under green flag, under yellow, it's not so bad. You lose a few spots on pit road, but you lose almost a full lap.
Here comes the remainder of them in. Reggie Packard, Christopher Parkman. This is the last of the ones that need to come to pit road. And I think when it all shakes out, I think Adam Monstioka is going to be our leader. He's yeah, he's coming around. I mean, they're just now getting up to speed. But
yeah, he's going into turn 3 now. Let's see if these guys get out of pit road. Oh, Packard missed his pit stop too.
Oh my! Lots of
Parkman's
mistakes on pit road.
Yeah, like I said in the pre-race there, pit road is where mistakes can be won, or this race is won or lost.
That's right.
He still hasn't found his pit stop.
Oh man.
He is gonna probably lose a lap.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, these guys are just now. Let's see, Parkman not up to speed yet, and he's by himself. So
yeah,
that's
he does
going to
not
hurt
have
him.
any draft help. These guys are gonna blow by him.
Oh yeah, they're coming up with a full head of steam here, wide open, 190 mile an hour. Yeah, they'll just go right on by him.
Yeah, he hasn't even got it past 170 yet, and here they come.
They'll go by him so fast he won't even be able to catch the draft behind him. If he's where's he at now? He's 174. I mean, he is the leader, but man, being all by yourself, that's just horrible. These guys are coming up behind him pretty quick.
Yeah. And Reggie Packard is just now blending in on the backstretch.
Oh man.
Tough break.
Jeez, oh man. Well, let's see if these guys are catching them, but
yeah, they got 2 of them behind him, Brennan Cutting and Mike Watts. They're catching these 2, so going to be a lot of racing here.
there's going to be 4 of them, and that's going to make them even faster yet. They're going to be topping out about 200 mile an hour.
Yeah.
And man, they're going to be closing in on Christopher Parkman real fast.
Choo-choo, here comes the train.
Yeah. Riding along here with Adam, and you can see Christopher just ahead of him. Is he going to hold the line? Is he going to go high? What's he going to do here? I think he's hoping that they would just kind of lift and drive behind them, but that's not going to happen. They're coming
Nope,
up.
here they go to the outside. They go by.
They're about 15 mile an hour faster than he is.
His only hope right now is to be able to blend in behind him and get up to speed if he can gain, but he's got to gain 10 mile an hour. I don't see it happening.
Nope. Gonna lose that draft really quick.
Yeah, if I was him right now, I'd be dragging the brake, try to catch a sixth place car and have some drafting help there.
Yeah, but that's 1.7 seconds. Yeah, yeah, you probably could. It's not that far back.
Nope. Because right now, if they don't get any drafting help, they're going to lose out to the guys behind them who are drafting.
Well, he just lost the draft right there. He's about 1 second. That's usually about the place where you start losing the draft, when you get to about 1 second behind him.
Yep.
So he is now he's going to start dropping. He's still holding about 195, 196, but Drzeski is not. Actually, I don't know what happened there. He's got why he is so much slower. He's not. Yeah, he's not up to full speed. He's got
he might
damage.
Be dragging the brake, trying to get these two behind him caught up.
Oh yeah, Eric Essery coming up behind him. Okay, I didn't see that. Oh, but they're going to go by him. Oh
yeah,
my!
He's going to lose here too.
Yeah, that might not have been a good idea, dragging the brake.
But yeah, he's trying to get back up with these two, but he's just not going fast enough. They're going to pull away.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that might not have been a good idea right there. But back up front,
and Reggie
we've got
Packard has lost a lap.
Oh man. Yep, he just went a lap down. And
No changes out front though.
I'll bet you he's cussing out that picker right now.
I bet so.
15 to go, folks. 15 laps. We've had 2 cautions here today. Take a look at the analytics here. 2 cautions for 6 laps. We've had 22 lead changes. 15 to go.
Kudos to these guys. 2 cautions at this track is really good on any day.
And actually, one of them we used as the stage caution. So
we did.
That actually saved a caution out there. They would have had 3 if they would have had stage caution.
Got to think some of these guys in the back are wishing for a caution right now, though, just to get the field caught up. Long as they're not it.
Exactly. That's the whole thing in the nutshell right there. We can keep talking. I'm just doing some stuff on the other PC here.
All right.
Getting the video, but
Christopher Parkman losing a couple more spots there and trying to get back in line with these guys. It looks like he's going to do it. They're going to have a 4-car pack.
Well, that might be good. That might be real good. Lucas is he's finally up to full speed with these guys now. But look how fast they're going. Essery up here, they're only doing about 193.
Yeah.
Compared to the leaders doing
197.
197, 198. So they're still not quite up to full speed there. I'm not sure why that is, but
yeah, not to mention they're about 9 seconds back. If they're going to get caught up, they're going to need a caution. They just won't have enough time.
Right now, the way it's looking, I don't see a caution happening unless these guys up in the front really start getting rambunctious here and start trying to pass each other. But what's going on up there right now with these guys, Dwayne? Do you think there's somebody's trying to pal up with somebody here and make a run on Adam?
Oh, I'm sure they're probably discussing it, having their spotters look at it, but it's come down to 5-10 laps to go, it's every man for himself. You know, we'll see. I don't know. We might have a side-by-side. It just depends on who these two guys in the back decide to go with.
That's right. Mike Watts blinking earlier there, but he's managed to hold on to 4th after starting 11th. That's great. Yeah, that second group, 9.5 seconds back, praying for a caution right now. I think I heard Eric say something about there was rain in turn 3. They might have to call the race for rain or something, or throw a caution here, check the track out, make sure it's dry.
Debris in turn 2?
Yep, debris in turn 2. Yeah, something like that. You know, I seen a race like that one time. Yeah, it's been a long time ago. I remember they caught the driver, and I think it was Jimmy Spencer. Threw a piece of roll cage foam out the window to bring out the caution.
Yep.
Yeah, they do all kinds of tricks like that. Hey, there's debris on the back stretch.
A water bottle out to pull out a caution.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens. Got to do what you got to do, you know.
Yeah.
Patrick, man, about 3/4 of a lap behind. With his car's decent, but he doesn't have any drafting help here. Randy Collins is trying to help him, but Randy's not very fast right now. Here comes cars going to by him. Number 8
position.
Yeah, Billy Walters is going to drive right on by. Now Patrick may be able to suck up under the back bumper there of the number 22, Eric Shear. But boy, I'll tell you, Patrick did not have enough speed, I don't think, to hold on to that.
No, we'll see. It's going to be close. Because he's running about the same speed these guys in front of him are, maybe a mile an hour faster. I think with Randy behind him, that's helped him keep their draft. Looks like he's going to catch back up to him.
All right, yep. Yeah, he's closing the gap now.
We got
there
2 4-car packs and a 3-car pack.
There you go. Yep, David Camara leading this 4-pack, and they're 10.5 seconds behind that lead pack, praying for a caution.
Yeah.
Dang. What a shame right there, man. That was...
Oh. Jason Mullis getting in the wall there through the tri-oval.
Uh-oh.
But he saved it. I was right in front of the leaders, too, as they were coming by.
Oh, man. The GM Goodwrench car. Yeah, that's not a good thing. The leaders, that kind of puts a scare into the leaders. All right, coming to 7 to go this time by, folks. Hey, Josh. Sorry about you being sick there, brother.
Big question up front is, when are these guys in the back of these two going to go?
Last lap, I'll bet you.
Somebody's,
yeah, they're thinking about it right now. Brennan Cutting, he could be looking at it, trying to get Mike Watts to go with him. If Mike Watts and him pull out, that'll make it a 4-car battle side by side like that. That would be awesome.
He's looking right now.
That would be awesome. But I think Alan Piazza might be thinking about the same thing right now too. So we could see them back 3 maybe take a run on Adam here, and all 3 of them pass Adam on the last lap. You never know. Because I'm sure if Adam sees Brennan pull out, he's going to probably pull out too.
Yeah. Brandon's going to do anything. He's going to have a little help. Mike's going to have to get right up on his bumper, and right now they're just too separated.
Yeah, with that blinking that Mike's got going on right now, that's really hurting him and Brennan.
Yeah.
That looks like we're, knock on wood, looks like we're going to get this in before the storm hits.
That's good.
Yeah. And this back part right here, the second group is Eric Essery, and they've lost a couple of the guys. David Camara is with him, but Lucas he's about going to lose that draft again. What was a 3-car pack is now kind of getting split up here. Now maybe he's going to reel them back in now. Like he's doing it at will here. He's dropping back and reeling them in, dropping back and reeling them in. Maybe he's trying to set them up here to make a run on them and maybe pass both of them. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing here. He see the run he just got right there.
Well,
But you know what happens when you get up beside him? You just lose all that run. All that momentum just goes right down the tubes.
and no change up front. These guys are still running nose to tail.
Yeah.
Christopher Parkman off the pace.
I still think Alan Piazza's got something up his sleeve here. All right, coming to 4 to go this time by. I think he's got something up his sleeve. But the question is Adam going to be doing any blocking on the end of this? He might. He might say, no, if you pull out on me, I'm going to come up there with you. I know I would.
Yeah.
I'd be doing a lot of mirror driving right now. Watching right behind him, watching every single move Alan Piazza makes. Is he a peak driver, Alan Piazza? Is he a peak driver? He's got peak on the windshield.
I don't know.
I didn't. If he is, I didn't know.
I think all these guys have peak on there.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, maybe.
Yep.
Maybe they're sponsored by Peak, or I don't know. I don't have a clue. Because they're not black stripers.
Nope.
Alan Piazza's a green striper, actually. But he's a good racer. I've seen Alan in a lot of races, and he's a really good driver. He's giving a little push there to Adam, trying to give him a shove out in front. But the thing of it is, Brennan is sitting there. I think Brendan's going to pull out. I got this sneaking suspicion he's going to pull out on him.
Well, he's going to have to get closer if he's going to want to have any hope to do anything.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting a whole lot of help out of Mike Watts right now with that blinking issue.
There is Christopher Parkman. He, like I said, he was off the pace. Now he's gone a lap down.
Yeah. Yep. 11th place for him. That's a shame right there. Adam, I'm not sure if he's going to come out of here with I don't think he's going to get the most laps led. I think, who was that was up there? Eric Shears only had 5. Lucas has 3. The other big leader, Patrick's got 14. Yeah, Patrick's got 14. Randy Collins, our pole sitter, has only got 4 laps led. But they're coming to get the white flag this time by. Now let's see if anybody's going to pull out and try to get this win. And you know where it's going to be, coming off of turn 4.
Yep, this is your last shot.
Here they go.
It's
Look at
now
this.
or never.
Brennan Cutting on the outside. Oh, bumping. Oh,
no.
Oh, no. That's it for them guys. Oh, my gosh.
No caution. They're going to battle it out to the line. Who's it going to be?
No caution. Who's it going to be? Mike Watts or Alan Piazza? I think Piazza's got the run here.
They're side by side. It's going to be a drag race.
Oh, my gosh. It's going to be close.
They touch.
They touch. And Mike Watts is going to come out with the win.
Watts gets it on the outside. Look
Are
at that.
you kidding me? That was great. Let's go back and see that up close here one more time, folks. That was great. What a close call right there at the line. We thought Alan Piazza had it won, but coming to the line, Mike Watts gets that side draft up beside him. They touch. This is where it got really crazy. They touched, and Mike Watts goes way up the line. But coming to the finish line, it's going to be Mike Watts for the win. So, man, well, I think Alan Piazza's probably sitting there in disbelief of this whole thing.
Yeah.
He thought, how did he finish ahead of me like that? That's pretty awesome. All right, folks, well, we'll get these guys down here just a minute, so hang on, we'll talk to them. All right, we caught up with third place Eric Essery. Eric, tell us about that third place finish, man. You seen them guys get together up there, and did you even think that you had a chance to pull out a third after that, you guys being so far back?
Yeah, after the pit stop there, we kind of knew we were just kind of waiting on a caution or something to happen up front. I was talking to David. We knew we still had a shot because we know how these things are, and just to look out for them. And sure enough, a couple of them took each other out, I guess.
Yep. Well, that was perfect for you because it put you right in on the podium here today. But tell me about the racing out there. I know it was really intense at times. You guys, when you guys were all packed up, it was pretty intense. But once you guys got split up, it changed everything.
Yeah, it was fun in the pack. But, you know, we had two grooves going with these cars, so they're a lot of fun. You could pass, but, yeah, usually when you lose some energy, you could tell as soon as the car fell back, you know, you feel the RPMs drop, and you knew you were kind of in trouble. And you tell when you had 3 compared to 4 cars, they had 4 or 5, and you could just feel the difference right away. So, but, yeah, it was fun. Eric Shearer runs this, does a good job, and made a good decision running these cars, so it's a lot of fun.
Oh, you guys did an amazing job out there. I mean, it looked like a blast, but third place it is for you. So who you got to thank for that?
Well, I don't know, just a little bit of practice going on. And, you know, I don't really have a crew or nothing, so just me and my computer.
All right, Eric. Well, we'll catch you next time, and congratulations on third.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, you got second there, Dwayne?
Yes, sir. Caught up with Alan Piazza. Tell us about your race and what a wild finish there. Looked like you might have it, but it came down to a drag race at the end. How did you see it from your side?
It was Harry. He came alongside of me. He was in turn 3 and 4, and he was just coming up my left rear, well, my right rear, and I was like, oh, man, just hold the low line, hold the low line. I mean, he started picking up. He started gathering speed, and I'm like, where is he getting this speed from? And then we bumped each other, and then 0.2 of a second later, I lost.
Well, it's definitely exciting to watch from our side. Sorry you didn't get to win, but it was a heck of a finish there. Who do you got to thank for second place tonight?
Hey, I got to thank the guy upstairs. He's been giving me a lot of support here lately in my life, and things are looking pretty good. So
That's great to hear.
Absolutely, and congratulations on second. Good luck next time. And Rudy, you caught up with the leader there?
Yeah, I'm hoping he's got his mic working now. Mike Watts, you got a copy? No, I guess we're just not going to be able to talk to Mike, I guess. I don't know. Mike Watts, do you have a copy? He's not even in here. He left.
No, it looks like he disconnected.
Okay.
Oh, he might be coming back. I guess not.
Nope. All right, well, anyhow, congratulations to Mike Watts for winning here tonight for Gunners for SR. And well, I guess we'll just run down through the final results here then. And all right, so Mike Watts does win it. Alan Piazza finishes second. Eric Essery third. David Camara will finish fourth. Lucas Djerski. Oh my gosh, I can't get that one out right. My mouth just don't work like that. Rounds out the top 5. Adam Monteoca will finish in 6th place. Brennan Cutting 7th. Eric Shear 8th. Patrick DeSaulnier will finish 9th. Billy Walters 10th. Christopher Parkman 11th. Reggie Packard 12th. Randy Collins, our pole setter, finishes way back in 13th. Jason Mullis in 14th. Jordan Tenzel will finish 15th. David Hain 16th. And Todd Cray out early with a blown engine will finish in 17th position. That was a shame. I hated that for him.
Yeah, better luck next time to him, but at least he might check his gauges next time.
Right. There you go. Yeah, good deal. All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight. We'll catch you next time. Until then, stay safe and have a good night.